Aloha, beautiful souls. This is Ryan of tranSOULution, and welcome to my channel, Transform with Ryan, where I am bringing you that light whenever there are shadows. In this pick a card reading, we are going to be looking at the new moon in Aries 2022, and we're going to see what energies that new moon in Aries is bringing in, what's coming in with those energies. So for those of you that are a little bit new to astrology, allow me to explain a little bit here. So when we have a new moon, it's when the moon and the sun are at the same point in the sky. So their energies are working together. And this new moon that is actually happening on April 1st for most of the world. But if you live on the west coast of the United States or in later time zones like myself, then the new moon is actually happening at the very, very late evening of March 31st, okay? So make sure you take a look at your time zone and see what is the time the new moon is going exact where you're at. So this new moon, like I said, is going to be in the sign of Aries. And I'm really particularly excited about this new moon because it marks the beginning of the lunar calendar, the lunar cycle for the year, okay? So a lot of people, they say January 1st is like the first day of the year, but in astrology, Aries is actually the first sign. So it marks the beginning of the astrological year. And so we already had the sun go into Aries earlier in March, and now the moon is moving into Aries as well. So what is so brilliant about Aries, you ask? Okay, so Aries is all about beginnings. Aries is all about who you truly are and bringing that out in the world. So honoring your true self, honoring your authentic self, okay? Now, I know in the past couple of years, many of our identities have been challenged and we've had to shift and change and be flexible and adapt to all the ongoing changes here that's been happening around the world. And now this is a time to really check in with yourself once again and make sure that the way you're putting yourself out there in the world, the way you're showing up in the world is in line with who your soul truly is, what your soul is here to do. Are you being authentic? That's what Aries is about. Aries is unapologetically authentic. And Aries is also, fire sign. So there's a lot of passion there. There's a lot of energy there. But sometimes that passion and energy, in situations can turn into anger and meanness. And so you have to balance these energies out. In what ways, perhaps, have you not been honoring yourself, being true to yourself? And that can lead to displays of anger or frustration, right? Because you're not allowing yourself to be true to who you are. And so what this new moon in Aries is inviting everybody to do is let go of what you think other people want you to be and start being who you are. Beautiful, right? Let me know if you're feeling that energy in the comments down below. In fact, let me know what your zodiac sign is, actually, and let's see how those energies play out. If you know your sun, moon, rising, even better. I am a Libra, so to all my Libras out there, holla. This is the opposite sign in the zodiac for Libra, so I'm really excited to see how these energies play out. Now, I picked up this Mercury card here because Mercury actually is in very, very close conjunction with this energy here. Also Chiron as well, but Mercury is the planet of communication. And so it's very important for everybody to communicate honestly, but also do not communicate in anger. Remember we were talking about Aries can be that very fiery temper, fiery anger. Thankfully, it's not very long-lived. But sometimes when Aries energy lashes out, it can feel kind of sorry and pretty bad about it afterward, once everything settles. So Mercury is just inviting you, be aware of the ways you communicate. Also, be mindful about rushing into things, right? Aries can be a little bit hot-headed and dive into things without really thinking. So Mercury is making sure that you get all the information you need, be rational, think about it before you take any hasty action. Okay, so those are a little bit about the astrology here. I'm so glad I was able to share that with you because, you know, here on Transform with Ryan, we go deep. We get into those deeper soul shifting, soul transformational energies and knowledge. So overall, the new moon is about setting intentions about what you want to create, what you want to manifest in this world for yourself and for others. So make sure you set an intention on April 1st, or again, for some of you, March 31st, about what you want to create during this time frame before the full moon in Libra. So let's see what's actually coming your way, what's coming in with this new moon energy. So first here we have this card that says, it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. And then the next card here is a time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. And then lastly, we have don't let pride get in your way, full moon in Leo. So my loves, take a look at these three cards here and see which one or ones actually resonate with you. Maybe there's more than one pile, and we'll go to your reading to dive deeper in what the new moon in Aries is bringing you, what's coming your way courtesy of this new moon in Aries. So you'll see the timestamp for your reading or readings down below, and I will see you there. Hey there, Star Fam! Welcome to your reading. For those of you drawn to this first card, it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. So welcome back to all of you, and I'm so happy to have you here again on my channel. And for those of you that are new, sending you a big warm welcome, aloha, to our channel. So happy to have you here. Let us know where you are tuning in from in the comments down below. So for those of you that were drawn to this first card, obviously, it's time to release some negativity. So what I'm getting for some of you is it could be a thought or a belief system, right? Particularly around the way you were conditioned or raised to be in society. So what do I mean by that exactly? Okay, let me explain. So perhaps some of you were, raised by your parents that you had to listen to your elders. There's no room to argue. Whatever they say goes. And in reality, you have wanted to express your opinions and express your truth to them and be honest with them, your elders, whether parents, aunts, uncles, grandparents, boss, whatever, but you've been holding back because of your upbringing, and that has had a negative effect on you because, again, Aries is all about being your true authentic self. So you're not communicating or being the true you. And so there's all this negative energy, maybe some resentment, maybe some anger, maybe some shame or guilt, right? And so this energy that's coming in for you is about releasing all of that so the true you can shine through. That actually kind of rhymed, right? So let's see some more of these energies that are coming through as well. So we have Angel of Strength, good. So strength of character, strength of being, strong with who you are, right? Being supported in that as well. So 50 here, also reduced in numerology is a 5, which is a number of change, of growth, of transformation, okay? And you have this guardian angel here that's protecting you fiercely, all right? Then we have woman holding a coin. So this speaks to, for some of you, a select amount of you, this is speaking to women in the workplace, a woman in the workplace for you, okay, that perhaps has been ruffling your feathers. Maybe there's a boss of yours, right? I think that's a very specific message for some of you, that's a boss of yours that you've had to sort of endure, right? Their personality. And as you can see, we have storm warning here. So what this is telling me is there's a lot of people out there who's not gonna like this new version of you. They're gonna be, oh my God, what did you just say to me? Right? They're gonna be so shocked, and they are not gonna like it because you have been sort of, maybe a bit passive or under their control, or submitting to them for so long that when you stand up and show this lion, this lioness that you truly are inside, they're just gonna be like, wait a minute, who are you? Like, get out here. And they're gonna, maybe fight back and continue to challenge you and aggravate you. But Really, it's part of the course, right? As you shift, as you evolve, it's only natural that the people around you who are so used to you being a certain way are going to have some trouble with it, okay? And with this storm warning, what I'm actually getting as well is this is going to clear the table, clear the energies. So all the people that are not resonating with you, all the things, places, responsibilities and whatever that are not resonating with your new authentic energy here in Aries, it's going to be cleared out. There's going to be sort of a cleansing of your space, both energetically and physically, to allow new things to come in. Because again, Aries is the beginning of the zodiac year, right? And so there's a whole nother like 12 months coming in that's going to bring a lot of beautiful gifts and new energies into your space. So this storm is clearing it out, and there will be a calm after the storm, okay? So, you know, life goes ups and down, and usually there's chaos before order. And so that is what's coming in. Now, let's get some tarot cards out here to get some more details on this situation here, okay? And give you some more insights so you can feel into the energies. Now, of course, take whatever resonates with you and leave the rest. And know that you have full control over your destiny. And these readings here at Transform with Ryan, they just share with you the present energies should you remain on your current trajectory. And so you have the power to create your reality and shift the energies around. So take this guidance as a tool to help you change course or stay on course. Okay? So let's see what the tarot has to share with you. We have Eight of Swords. Beautiful, beautiful. I know even the picture is not look that encouraging. I'll explain here in a moment. Five of Swords. Very, very cool. Death. I love it. I love it. Actually, it's interesting because Death also represents Scorpio in the major arcana. So we got this Scorpio energy coming through. And interestingly, Scorpio classically is ruled by Mars, just like Aries. And now, you know, Scorpio is associated with Pluto, but we have really strong Mars energy here. Oh, the Magician. What was I just saying about you all creating your own reality, creating your own destiny? Yes, my loves, I want you to feel empowered when you come to these readings, not feel trapped or bound by them. So I'm very, very happy to see that Magician card out there. I hope you are too. And Strength. Oh, look at that. Double the strength. That made me think of that old chewing gum commercial. I think it was like Wrigley's or something like that. Anyways, I digress. So so you are fully supported here. There is strength and strength. You are fully supported here on this journey. Your guides, your guardians, ancestors, angels, whatever you believe in, they are with you. And now is the time for you to show who you really are. Aries is very strong, very brave, right? And it takes a lot of inner strength to be that way, authentically, to show up with that strength. I'm not talking about physical strength, so don't worry for those of you that don't go to the gym. You're not gym bunnies. It's okay. I'm talking about strength of character, strength of spirit. And you can see here, this mermaid is freeing this beautiful, beautiful whale from this net. And what I'm sensing here is you are this whale. And I don't mean that as an insult, okay? So don't take it that way. I mean it in the sense like your spirit and your energy is so much bigger than you think. Your spirit and your energy are beyond your physical body, okay? Right? So this whale, like it is definitely a lot bigger than the average human being. And that represents that bigness, that size represents just a part of your spirit, your soul. So you are supported. And as a matter of fact, what I'm getting through for some of you too is you actually have allies. So the moment you stand up and be true to yourself, if you don't already know who your allies are, who really respect and accept the authentic you, it's going to be revealed. You are going to find out who your true friends are, who the people are who truly value and love you and honor you for the divine being that you are. Oh, I love this. Okay, so death, this means transformation. Again, transforming into this new version of you, this elevated version of you. You're leveling up on the reels. And here we have Five of Swords and Eight of Swords. Now I know these pictures here, you know, they're not the most encouraging pictures, right? So let me explain it to you, okay? So this Eight of Swords, do you see how this poor mermaid is trapped and they have a blindfold on? Well, what this means to me is this energy, what's coming your way is this freedom. You are being released from these shackles of an old identity, all right? You don't gotta play this role anymore. You don't gotta front and be somebody you're not. You don't have to be somebody just so that other people are comfortable, so that other people feel taken care of and they feel happy. Like, no, what about your happiness, huh? Has anyone ever thought about your happiness? Has anybody taken actions for your happiness? Hopefully they have, but it's not enough. You have to take control of your own happiness as well. So this is freeing yourself from this cage that has been put on you by society, by culture, by old belief systems, upbringing, whatever. And here, so this is kind of supporting that storm energy, all right? There are some people that are gonna not like it. You know, it's like, hey, everyone was playing their part. We were having a good time. But were we? Really? I get the feeling you weren't always having a good time, you know? And so some people are gonna be all, you know, mopey about it and be like, ow, like, why you gotta say that? Why you gotta do that? I thought, you know, we were cool, or I thought you had, I didn't know you were like that, right? Again, they're gonna be shocked at who you are, and they're gonna feel all hurt about it, of course, because there's ego energy coming in, right? Everyone just wants their own way, but it's just temporary. Like, this is gonna heal. It's not like this mer kid lost their hand or anything. It's gonna heal, and they're either gonna stick around for you, boo, or they're gonna move on. And either way is all good, okay? So own who you are for reals, because this energy of you playing this part that you're not meant to play, that's not genuine, that's not aligned, is hurting you. There's a lot of negative energy associated with that. And so it's time to be free, okay? So let's get a message here from Spirit to pass along to you as well with this new moon in Aries. Oh, okay, so we got this vibration. Your vibration is being raised to higher levels. You are connected to cosmic intelligence. So there you go. It's time for a step up. It's time for evolution. This energy you've been there long enough. Time to move on. Time to go higher. All right? You down with that? Make sure you give this video a like if you are calling this strength and this support in. And of course, subscribe to this channel if you love the energies here. And for your next video, you can check out this link right up here in the top right corner. But before you go, I just wanted to let you know that I am doing an event on Wednesday, March 30th, 2022. So it's coming up really soon at the time I posted this video. And I invite you to do that because it's a lunar release and rebirth event. So I will be guiding all you beautiful souls through this release process, just so that you can create space for this new energy. You can be reborn with this astrological new year, lunar new year, and also get on your most aligned path. So if that sounds super good to you, there's this link down in the description box below to register for this event. I really, really hope to see you there because I'd love to connect and serve the beautiful crew here at Transform with Ryan. So until next time, sending you lots of love and cosmic hugs. Mwah. Hey there, Star Fam! For those of you that were drawn to this second card here, a time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo, welcome to your reading. And for those of you that are new to this channel, sending you a big warm welcome and aloha. Please let me know where you're tuning in from in the comments down below. So let's see what this new moon in Aries is bringing you, what's coming your way. So a time to give rather than a take. So what I'm getting here, actually very interestingly, is those of you that were drawn to this pile, you have a very special purpose, a very special calling this coming year. You are being asked to be of service. Okay, there is some skill, some talent, some way that you can serve others, you can serve the collective by being uniquely you. And what I'm getting here is also you've been a little bit shy, you've been a little bit doubtful to really show up and serve others. Like there's something about doubting your skill, feeling like you have imposter syndrome. Does that sound familiar, everybody? Do you know what energies I'm talking about here? Not feeling like you're worthy enough or good enough to really help others. What I'm getting for some of you too is there's something about charging for your services and really adjusting that energetic exchange of money to match what you truly offer people, okay? With whatever product, coaching service, business, whatever it is that you do. Maybe you just have a regular job, but it's time for a raise, okay? So you can continue to be of service to the company, to your workplace, to your team, right? There has to be this even flow of energy. And so you're being called to really be of service, but at the same time, make sure that you're receiving that appropriate energetic exchange as well. So this, I feel, is really speaking to a lot of the light workers that were called to this pile in particular, okay? So it's time to get in, do that work, serve the collective, raise the vibration of the planet. And it comes as no surprise to me when I was preparing these piles, instead of 3, 4 cards actually came out here with your reading. So let's see what 4 cards bring this energy in. We have Angel of Love. So I'm getting that you all have a lot of love to give, a lot of high vibrational energies, because love is one of those high frequency energies. If you've ever seen that vibrational chart, right? It looks like kind of a upside down cone. Love is up there. Thinking man, okay, so I'm getting the sense here that you have a lot of knowledge and you're here to educate people, share that knowledge, share that info and those skills to benefit others. Oh, wow, first chakra, Archangel Michael. So Aries is kind of that red color as well, as you can see. And so Aries also corresponds to the first chakra. So Archangel Michael is protecting you, making sure that whatever action you choose to take, your needs will be met. And that's your needs, like your physical needs, food, shelter, clothing, warmth, being able to pay your bills, those kind of like basic necessities, okay? And lastly, we have, oh, wow, second chakra, Archangel Ariel. So what I'm getting here is there's a lot of lower chakra energies that are going to be supported, but need support, okay? Because as you, are of service to other people, you're putting your energy out there. It's this two-way exchange. And so other people's energies can affect you too. So it's important that you ground yourself regularly. Again, a lot of you, I take it, are light workers. You have some divine calling to heal and bring in higher vibrational frequencies. And so you tend to have easy access to these higher chakra energies, Third eye chakra, crown chakra, but we live in the 3D realm, right? And so you have to ground yourself. So how many of you have a regular grounding practice to help support these cosmic spiritual energies within your physical vessel? So make sure you think about that. Make sure you learn more about that. Grounding can be as simple as taking breaths. It can be taking a nap, taking a nice long bath or shower, walking around in nature. So there's a lot of ways you can ground, even more than just that, okay? So make sure you have grounding energies in place. You will be supported in them. They will be very, very nurturing and nourishing to you. And I was just drawn to this energy around Archangel Ariel's neck here. What I was thinking about, interestingly enough, was like a snake. a boa constrictor. How many of you kind of saw that as well? Do you guys kind of see that shape, that silhouette there in that golden energy? And what I'm getting from that is you just, you don't want to make sure, sorry, that did not even make sense. You want to make sure that you aren't feeling constricted when you are giving to other people. Okay, you should not be giving to people when you feel like your resources are strained or limited. Okay, you need to give from the energy and space of abundance. Okay, because again, you're here to do a lot of great work, yes, but you need to be supported in that, and you need to make sure your needs are met as well. It's not about just give, 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 give. Okay, you need to have that balance of receiving. And that's a very important lesson that I've learned, especially in my work as like a coach, a healer. I worked in medicine for several years, helping people get well physically. And it can be very, very draining if you give, 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 and you don't anchor yourself and nourish your body and take those necessary breaks. Okay? So let's get some clarification here from the tarot. I'm getting asked to do a shuffle. Oop. Okay, so let's get some clarifiers here for you, my amazing pile 2 crew. We have 5 of Pentacles, Tower. Oh, interesting, interesting. 3 of Wands. Okay, good. Ooh, the Sun. Amazing, amazing. And 9 of Pentacles. Interesting. We got quite the collection here because we have this Sun card, which is very positive energy, and this Tower card, which can be very unsettling. So let's see. What do I see here to pass along to you, beautiful, beautiful star fam here? First of all, the first thing I got from this 5 of Pentacles is you're really going to be helping people out who are struggling here. That's what you're being called to do, is help people out who are in a difficult position, and you, perhaps, having been in that difficult situation before, you have really great advice and really great wisdom to pass on to them, as you can see here by these beautiful golden coins that are being offered by this mermaid to this person that looks like, a little bit, what is that word? Destitute. I know that's kind of a big word, right, guys? Who looks like they're suffering and poor, right? So you definitely have something to offer others to help them feel better, do better, get better. And okay, now I'm starting to see. So here, with this Tower card and this 3 of Wands, what I'm getting here is for some of you, what you thought was supposed to be happening isn't going to happen. Like maybe you thought you were supposed to be at this career or this job, until retirement. And now you're being called to a different job, a different field of work, maybe even a different occupation entirely. And what you kind of thought the rest of your life was going to look like is going to shift. It's going to change. And with this new moon in Aries, it's about planning a new trajectory, okay? A new path forward, seeing a different destiny for yourself and seeing all the possibilities on how to get there, okay? Does that make sense, loves? So your life is taking a different course here. For some of you, it's going to be kind of dramatic because we have the Tower here, so maybe it's going to be this sort of midlife crisis type of energy, because who you are now is not who you are becoming. Okay, so that can feel a bit unsettling for some of you. Let me know if that resonates with you, if that kind of statement works for you, if it makes sense to where you're at right now. And here we have the Sun, and so what I'm getting, and the 9 of Pentacles. So what I'm getting here is it's happy ending, Okay, it's like a happily ever after. So even though something may be crumbling in your life or exiting your life, realize that as you move forward on your journey, you're going actually on a higher and brighter timeline. You're going to be more aligned. There will be lots and lots of blessings. The best is yet to come. Okay, type that down in the comments below. The best is yet to come for me. The best is yet to come for me. So you haven't reached your peak, my loves. You haven't reached the peak of your life yet. There's actually a higher peak for you that's actually, with this Nine of Pentacles, even more vibrant, even more stable and abundant, okay? This Nine of Coins here speaks to being well cared for, having a very beautiful home, nice clothes, being well fed, right? It's having all these material things being met, all right? And this security and confidence with who you are and your place in the world, okay? And you don't have to give anything up. That's what the Nine of Pentacles is telling me. You're really not having to give anything up. You'll be able to be who you truly are, and you'll have enough for yourself and enough to give to others, to whomever you choose to help, assist, right? Maybe some of you, what I'm seeing for some of you, now this is very specific. What I'm seeing for some of you is as you start this new course, you're going to be actually able to do some charity work and really have a huge impact on the lives of hundreds, maybe even thousands of people, hundreds of thousands, in fact, right? So you are being called, my dears, to do some real powerful work on to another magnitude, okay? Oh, dang, I'm much respect, much love to you light workers out there doing this amazingly powerful, high vibrational energy for the earth here. Let's get a message to pass on from Spirit, Universe, your guides, regarding this new energy that's coming in with this new moon in Aries, okay? So we have, oh, wow, how appropriate. Surrender. Surrender your need to control the outcome. Just be with life in this present moment. So again, you're going to be on a new trajectory. It's going to work out just great. And your purpose at this point is to make a choice on all the steps to get there. The outcome is assured. It's just what pathway do you want to take to get there, okay, my dears? So if this resonates with you, if you're calling this beautiful chakra energy, this beautiful bright new beginning into your life, give this video a thumbs up, a like, and make sure you subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on a video. And you can catch your next reading right here by clicking this link. But before you go there, I think this is totally appropriate for my crew here that chose the second deck. But I invite you to register for my event on March 30th, 2022. So it's coming up real soon as of the time of this video being posted. The link to register for this lunar release and rebirth event is down in the description box below. There's no charge, so I invite you to come in. I want to really get to know this beautiful community here and be of service. And at this event, what we're doing is releasing energies of the past and calling in the energies of your bright and brilliant future. You're gonna have this rebirth here of your new, higher and more aligned destiny path. But we gotta clear some stuff out first energetically. So I hope to see you there. I'm really excited to do this event for everybody. So again, make sure you register in the description box down below. Until then, sending you so much love and cosmic hugs. Mwah. Hey there, Star Fam. For those of you that were drawn to this third pile here, don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Welcome here to your reading. And for those of you that are new to this channel, sending a big, warm welcome and aloha. Let me know where you're tuning in from in the comments down below. And let's get into your reading. So don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Now, It's interesting because Aries can have a similar type of energy when it comes to being prideful and really showing up full force and not really caring what other people think and just doing it your own way, doing your own thing, and not being open to the ideas and energies of others, especially when it comes to receiving assistance. Okay? Sometimes what I'm getting for some people who chose this card is you're that type of person who's like, no, 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 don't worry, I got it. Does that sound like you? Have you ever said something like that? Or even, I don't want to trouble you. I feel bad. Like don't worry. I'll take care of it. I don't need any help. Make just take care of your own thing. How many of you have ever declined assistance when you really needed it? Perhaps because you didn't want to appear weak, or because you really just wanted to prove to yourself and maybe to other people that you know what you're doing and you got everything handled, right? I don't know. Let me know if that resonates with some of you. And so, what is coming in on a greater scale here on the bigger picture is we are entering, and some people believe we're already in, that Aquarian age, which is all about community, helping each other, rising up together, because we can't do it all alone. Have you ever heard that phrase, no man is an island, right? So we are social beings, and it's going to take all of us coming together to really heal the planet and help those in need. All right. It's not just a responsibility that rests on one person's shoulder. So that's like the overarching energy that we're in general, but it's having a profound role as a lesson in your own personal life to receive assistance and support. And if you can, take it a step further and don't be afraid to ask when you need support, when you need to take a break, when something is too much for you, when you need help, okay? Because there are people and there are resources around there to help you, my loves. Okay. So that's kind of what I'm sensing now, but I'm feeling there's something else that's going to come through as we go through your reading. But that's to kind of kick us off. So let's see about these energies, shall we? Magician in and the mirror. Okay. So what I'm getting to say here is, first of all, there has to be this balance of energy. So just like you like to do things and take care of a lot of things, other people have to contribute as well. Okay, there has to be this balance of give and take. Does that make sense? And there was actually something else that came through here as well, and now I am blanking on it. Perhaps it was not relevant, or perhaps it's going to come up later. So I'm just going to leave it. Let me just leave it, and let's see what we got next. The thinking woman. Okay. This is interesting. I'm not getting a clear message straight away from this card either. I feel like when we go to the tarot, it's all gonna make sense. So let's see what we have next. Caring connections. So this is letting me know, again, people want to help you. People see that you are burning yourself out, that you have been working really, really, really hard. And, there are people who want to show their gratitude by doing things for you, by assisting you in some way, but you've just been a little bit resistant to that help. But what I'm getting is there's so much love and support out there for you. People really have your back. People really want to help you with this, but you are just not accustomed yet to receiving that aid. Wow. So what I'm getting here from this thinking woman is its ego. You need to be able to distinguish the difference between ego and your spirit and your soul, okay? So how many of you have, had sort of that self-realization about ego versus truth and soul and who you really are, okay? That's definitely something I would encourage you all to do. There's a lot of books out there that go over ego. I'm sure you can find a ton of YouTube videos that talk about the ego and explaining that difference. But I get the sense that Some of you maybe know a little bit about it, but could use with a little bit more information. And some of you haven't really thought about that too much, okay? And now is a great time, universe is saying is a great time for you to learn more about it because in the long run, it's going to benefit you. Okay, so let me shuffle this and let's get some tarot cards out because I feel like there's a lot more to this picture already. Okay, cut. Yes, we'll cut. Alrighty, loves. So first out, we have Queen of Swords. Okay, okay. Sometimes your energy comes off a bit cold, uncaring, even though you're quite capable and you have everyone's best interests in mind. I get that about you, but you have sometimes this aloofness, this standoffishness about you. Oh, dang. And the King of Swords? Okay, so that's like really, really, really strong coming through here. Some of you maybe come off a bit icy, right? A bit unapproachable. But there's a lesson here. There's this evolution that needs to happen within your journey of queen energy into king energy. And again, this is not necessarily about male, female, okay? It's not about girl parts, boy parts. No, it's more about taking yourself to the next level, okay? So the King of Swords knows what needs to get done and how best to make sure it gets done. The King of Swords is very, very disciplined, but he is not prideful. He knows how to do things the smart way, okay? So it's about being smart, about being efficient, and about communicating these things very, very clearly, all right? Oh, beautiful, the sun. The sun. So what I'm seeing here, how many of you have ever seen that Disney movie from the 90s, The Little Mermaid, the cartoon version of The Little Mermaid? Do you guys remember that song, Under the Sea? This is what's coming through for your reading because this actually showed up in another of the piles. But in your particular reading, I'm getting that song coming in. And what the message is, Sebastian, he is the head of the orchestra, the conductor. It took me a moment to come up with that word. He is the conductor of this orchestra. So he brings all these musicians together, all these different fish and sea creatures together to create this beautiful masterpiece, this beautiful song, sharing the wonderful things about the ocean, right? And so that's what you are being asked to do is, as a leader, delegating the task to the appropriate people, okay? And what I'm getting for some of you who have a family, maybe some of you are like helicopter mom, helicopter dads, and really you need to assign responsibilities to other family members. You don't have to be that soccer mom, soccer dad that takes care of everything, right? Goes to work, takes care of the spouse and the kids and the home and the groceries and the cooking and the whatever, right? No, like delegate and allow people to really step into their power. That's the mark of a true leader, okay? Is finding the spaces and the roles for people to work at the best and the peak of their abilities, okay? Not covering for them or making up for them, but giving them responsibility so that they grow, that they elevate, they evolve. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, loves? Okay, 8 of Pentacles, beautiful. So a lot of learning here on all fronts, learning how to communicate, learning how to delegate, learning how to be a leader. See, again, we have this community, caring connections, under the sea, aka the sun, right? And then we have all these beautiful creatures of the forest and the wood coming together to pool their resources and their energies. Look at that. So again, don't let pride get in your way. Release some of that burden and responsibility to others. Oh, it's coming so clear now, so clear. The Hermit. This is, again, a reminder. No man is an island, okay? We are a community. We are a social being. So yes, go within, find out who you are, find out what you need, find out how you can contribute, and then let others take care of the rest. Okay, so receive that clarity. The Hermit is trying to bring you that clarity, that aha moment, that realization here. And the Sun is magnifying that even more. So with this thinking woman here, there's something about this book and this scroll. The message is kind of elusive. So interesting. It's kind of elusive. So Spirit is saying just draw some more cards. Make it very, very clear. Okay, Spirit, let's do that for my amazing pile 3 here. Wow, so interesting. Normally things just come like that to me. Okay, Spirit, can you please clarify that, the Thinking Woman card number 47 for us, so I can give clear guidance and wisdom to pass along through me from you. 9 of Wands. Okay. All right. So this is what I am getting here. So the 9 of Wands is about step-by-step hard work. Okay, let's pull these energies out here together. And so here, what it looks like is this woman is down here in the basement level because there's stairs leading upward. Okay, so there's this feeling, oh, okay, it's coming clear. Here, again, isolation. There's this feeling you have of isolation, that no one is going to be able to support you. No one has your back. You have to do everything yourself. Does that kind of resonate with those of you that were drawn to this pile? Okay, and so what Spirit is saying here with this is you are smart. You are a very intelligent being. So you know deep down that you don't have to do it yourself. And so what you need to look at is there's this step-by-step process to get things done, right? And perhaps you don't need to be involved in all of the steps. In fact, perhaps you only need to be involved in the last step. Or perhaps you just need to be involved in the first step, give out the instructions, and then everyone else does the rest. Or everyone does the rest and you come in and review the results. You know, correct any mistakes. Put the finishing touches on something, okay? So you don't have to be involved in every single step of the process. You just need to be involved in maybe 1 or 2 and let other people handle the rest. Okay, does that make sense now, my dears? So what I'm getting as an example is perhaps you're the one that has to cook dinner. Maybe that's what you love to do. Maybe that's kind of your role in the family unit, in the household. But does that mean you have to go grocery shopping too? No. In fact, you just make a list, give that to someone else in the family, go buy these groceries, then you cook the dinner. And that will free up some of your time to take care of yourself. Or if you really, really must, take on some other task. Okay? Hopefully that gives you a lot more clarity now, my pile 3. Let's get a final message here from Spirit to support you along this journey, this new chapter here with the new moon in Aries. Okay, this one, light. It is time to reveal your radiant light to the world. Ah, beautiful. So I'm getting the sense that many of you have been quite burdened with this and maybe come off a bit grumpy and cold and aloof. And now it's time to flip that and become more bright, more approachable. Laugh more, okay? So those are your messages, my beautiful star fam. Give this video a like if it resonated with you and you're calling this beautiful, beautiful energy in with the new moon, all these supporting connections and loving resources here. And make sure you subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on any videos. And you can check your next one, as a matter of fact, by clicking this link down below, or down below, up here. But, sorry, before you go, I have something to tell you, okay? I actually have this event going on March 30th. 2022, so it is coming up really, really soon as of the time this video is posted. You can register for this event down in the description box below. There's a link there, and it's for the Lunar Release and Rebirth event. And what I will be doing for you, which I think can be very, very potent and helpful, is I'm going to be helping you release some of these energies, these ego ideas, these belief systems that are limiting you, holding you back, and we are going to get you on that highest, most aligned path for your rebirth. So I did it purposefully on March 30th as sort of a preparatory work to bring in these new moon energies in Aries later on this week. So again, there's no charge. I just want to be of service and get to know my beautiful community here at Transform with Ryan. So you can click on the link down below to register for that event. I hope sincerely that you can join us. So until next time, sending you so much love and cosmic hugs. Mwah.